Every country, every culture has a word for happiness, but does the French bonheur mean the same as our happiness, or the Arabic sahada? There are different connotations to the word. The Japanese are famously self-effacing. You know, you ask them how happy they are or how anything they are, they don't want to be the nail that sticks out, because as their expression goes, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. We Americans, we have a very pro-happiness bias, right? Maybe we're inflating our numbers and saying, yeah, I'm a 10, I'm an 11. Again, it gets tricky, but still, I think there's something to it. They've done these surveys, and in fact, they have a list at the World Database of Happiness of the places where people say, again, self-reported happiness, that they are the happiest people in the world. I was hoping these would be places like Tahiti and Fiji, tropical beaches where I could go and do my research for extended periods of time with a drink with a little umbrella in it. And I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, to find out that one of the happiest places in the world was Iceland, consistently in the top 5. No beaches, plenty of drinks, but no umbrellas in them. In fact, those tropical paradises do not score among the top 10 from the World Database of Happiness. Our notion of paradise is skewed by the fact that we spend winters in cold places and rainy, snowy places, and we want to get away. The happiest places tend to be places like Denmark and Iceland. I was intrigued by Iceland, though, I have to say. I mean, it's got the word ice right up there in the name. They're pretty clear, you know, what they're about. And so I went to Iceland in the middle of January to find out why they are so darn happy. Anyone here been to Iceland in January? Here's what it's like arriving in Iceland in January on some quixotic search for the world's happiest places. I arrived to blowing snow and an inky black sky as dark and vast as outer space. It is 10 a.m. When does the sun rise? I asked the nice man at the reception. He looks at me like I'm daft. When he replies, he speaks slowly and deliberately. The sun? Oh, I don't think you'll be seeing the sun today. He says this like it's an obvious fact, as in, oh, it's Sunday, so of course the shops are closed today. Not see the sun? I don't like the way this sounds. In the past, the sun has always been there for me, the one celestial body I could count on. Unlike Pluto, which for decades led me to believe it was an actual planet, when the whole time it was really only a dwarf planet. I had plenty of time to ponder celestial bodies on the long flight from Miami. Yes, I was living in Miami at the time, and I can tell you, flying from Miami to Reykjavik, Iceland, in the middle of January is a counterintuitive flight path, let's put it that way. I have my reasons, though. According to Ruth Veenhoven's Database of Happiness, Iceland consistently ranks as one of the happiest countries in the world. In some surveys, it ranks number 1. When I first saw the data, I had the same reaction you're probably having now. Iceland, as in land of ice, as in cold and dark and teetering on the edge of the map as if it might fall off at any moment? Yes, that Iceland. As for the winter part, I figured anyone could be happy during the Icelandic summers, when the sun shines at midnight and the weather turns pleasantly not cold, as one Icelander put it. But the winter, yes, the cold, dark winter, that was the real test of Icelandic happiness. I plopped down on my bed and drifted off to sleep for a few hours.